Really, this is what Marvel chose to come out swinging with the year with WandaVision. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, so WandaVision coming to you in the odd colors of black and white. I think it's like actually a 4:3 ratio as well. For some reason, it didn't fit my TV. I don't know if that's just me or not, but it was like 4:3, black and white, and a classic laugh track you hear like in the old sitcoms. That's pretty much what we got to go off of. I mean, it's supposed to be a Marvel sitcom, kind of an odd take, but we'll roll with it. So the problem with this show is I'm trying to think of how to actually, like, what I'm supposed to base it off of. If I'm supposed to base it off of like previous Marvel movies, if it's supposed to be something cool like that, or Marvel TV shows, or if this is actually just going for a full like different scenario with the whole sitcom role. Like, it's everyone in there exaggerates their words. It's black and white. You got the laugh track. You got everything in it for it to be a normal sitcom. But I'm just gonna have to rate it off what they give us, honestly. Yeah, let's start with the story. So the story, well, episodes 1 and 2, this is going to be spoilers just for everyone. I don't know how to talk about this show without giving away spoilers. There's nothing major that really happened. Episode 1, Wanda and Vision pretty much have dinner. That's about it. You get to know the characters, kind of the lay of the land, what's going on, and then Vision goes to work, and they're like, both freaking out. They're like, oh no, we have a special date tonight. What is it? Could it be our anniversary? Could it be something else? And they both panic. In the meantime, Wanda meets their neighbor, and she's like, I bet it's you guys' anniversary. You should cook something nice for him. But newsflash, while Vision's at work, he realizes it's his boss. He's coming over for dinner. And so they're on completely two separate pages here. So Wanda's at home. She's the Scarlet Witch. She's struggling to cook dinner somehow. But yeah, she can do all this stuff in the different movies. She can mind control the Hulk, her brother's Quicksilver, and she can do all this amazing mystical mumbo jumbo stuff. But yeah, her main problem is cooking dinner. It's kind of odd. I roll with it because I guess they're trying to blend in to the town, the community and stuff without, using their powers too much. It's fine. And Vision's at work just working extremely fast than everyone else there because he's a robot, and they make certain puns like, wow, Vision, you're doing great today, huh? It's almost like you're a robot. And he's like, oh no, I'm not a robot. Just, silly jokes that you're like, haha, and the laugh track cues and all that stuff. But like, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's kind of boring. Like, I was sitting there with the first 5 minutes, I was sitting there with like a little smile, little grin, like, oh wow, this is cool. Oh, look, those cute jokes. But the whole time, the whole 20-minute episode of that, it's like, no. Like, episode 2, let's jump into that. Vision literally pops literally a stick of gum, and it gets stuck inside his gears. And he literally acts like he's drunk the whole time, just walking around, like, doesn't know exactly what to say. And Wanda's all concerned because they gotta put on a magic show for the town and for the children and all this stuff. And I'm just like, yo, what is going on? Like, I feel like they're taking the sitcom part way too seriously, almost. Like, it's almost like, what is happening here? And there's little glimpses of like weird stuff going on, like Wanda all of a sudden could start seeing color, and at the end of episode 2, like all of a sudden some bee man comes out of a man cave or a pothole in the ground, and you're like, what in the world? And she kind of has a quick panic attack. She's like, no, this isn't happening. She's like, this is my realm, this is my world, none of this is happening. She rewinds time, and then pretty much just it goes back to normal. And then you're like, because Marvel, something's going on here. This isn't the full picture. But if you don't know and you're just watching the show, you're kind of like, this show is boring, which is a big part of it, which sucks. But like, I'm watching it and I'm just like, oh, let's pick up the pace. Something happen. I don't care about them cooking dinner for a full episode or them preparing for a magic show the full episode. Like, I know Marvel, I know something's gonna happen, and I'm just waiting for it to happen. I think it's gonna be, honestly, I think the series is gonna be a slow burn. Hopefully it picks up maybe the next 2 episodes or whatever. I think they go back to color after these 2 episodes. Maybe it'll make a difference, maybe it won't. But like, stuff really needs to happen. Like, this is Wanda and Vision, 2 of the strongest Avengers, and like, I don't really care about them struggling to make food and their relationship too much. Maybe other people do. Maybe someone's like, you're wrong, this is the best show ever. Okay, props to you. But honestly, for me, I'm just kind of sitting there like, we need something to go, we need something to happen. If you're not into the Marvel universe and you don't know probably something's gonna happen, there's gonna be twists and turns, you're probably like, I'm not gonna see this, I'm not gonna recommend this show because it's not that enjoyable right now. What I pick up from the show is it gives me the idea that like, either Wanda's in her own parallel universe that she made by herself. Maybe when the snap happened after Infinity War, like it took them to some alternate snap dimension or something, and this is what it's about. But it's weird, it's interesting. You can hear every now and then little Easter eggs, like someone's on a radio, she's having to like lunch with her friends, and someone's on the radio, and you hear them talking. All of a sudden you just hear this voice like in the radio, just like, oh, Wanda, can you hear me? What's going on there, Wanda? Wanda, help. Almost like if someone's in a coma and you hear someone calling your name or something like that. So you could see that, and those little nuances are cool, but if you're not paying attention, you're not going to pick them up. Hence the one scene I talked about earlier, she finds like a colored like helicopter or something, and she's like, what's going on. Something's weird in this realm. And she knows it. I don't know if she's controlling it. I don't know if someone else is. I don't know if they've been captured and they're going to play it off something like that. But it's pretty interesting how they're doing it. Cast and crew, we'll go over that real quick, and then I'll just like give a final rating of the show. So cast and crew, I think my favorite character so far is probably their neighbor. Like, she's funny, she's hilarious whenever she's in the scene. Like, I like it. She's kind of quirky, kind of like what you would think of like a dumb blonde would be. Pretty much, she kind of has that potential personality in the show. Other than that, you don't really meet that too many other people. You meet one girl that's like, I know what you and Vision are, and you don't know if she's talking about like they're Avengers or they're just like an odd couple or something. The boss that they eat dinner with, other than that, I don't really remember too many people. I mean, it only was 2 episodes, so it's not that big of a deal. I think you meet one guy at Vision's work that talks, and he's like, oh, golly gee, Vision, like, just that stupid, annoying talk, but yeah, cast and crew is pretty good, though. Like, if I had to give a rating out of 10, like, my life depended on that, first 2 episodes, I'd probably give, like, let's go maybe a 6 out of 10. I really described the episodes. The main problem in the first episode is Vision chewed gum, and he's now drunk for the whole episode. And the other episode is they're cooking dinner, and they're trying to play it off like they're normal people in the town. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, nothing happens. I'd say 6 out of 10 for the first 2 episodes. That's my final thoughts on it. Last thing I want to say is I am excited for everything coming out the rest of this year. Everything looks cool, everything looks hype. I'm sure WandaVision will pick up and be a fantastic show later on, because that's how Marvel does with all of its shows, all of its movies, everything pretty much it puts out. It's just spectacular. But right now, that's just what I have to say. I am excited for everything else coming this year. I don't want you to think I'm not.